Hi there, hope you're doing well. Martin here, founder of Paradigm Shift. We're going to have a quick tour of our Assurance On Demand course. So on the left-hand side, we've got what's called the path. This is all the different sections of the course. There's quite a few, but don't worry, I'll show you each one can be completed quite quickly. So you can use the arrows to open them up as required, but I'll come back to those. We also have the Discuss tab, so we're recording this before we've actually published the course, so no questions yet, but yeah, you can ask things there, do a poll, send stuff in, so it's up to you. So this is quite a wordy paper, Assurance, the workbook, yeah, and obviously not many calculations to do. So one of the resources that I think is quite useful for this kind of paper is the condensed workbook, which I've actually got up on screen. Yeah, I think that's displayed at the moment. So in the condensed workbook, as you can see, we go through and turn the full workbook into bullet points, much quicker to work with. And this is all focusing on the most examinable content. You can also see we do loads of questions. We think that's the best way to learn, especially for something that's very narrative like Assurance. It can be a bit dry. There's just so many facts really to learn. Unless you're testing yourself on those, I think it's quite hard to identify what you're getting correct and what you're getting wrong. And getting things wrong is fine before the exam, and that helps you identify things. Sometimes getting things wrong, next time you remember it correctly. It's that kind of thing. So these are called the short form questions. We create those for all the different chapters, again, just on the condensed workbook, so the most important content. These are not multiple choice questions. That's deliberate because we're trying to get you thinking and working with the content a bit more than you need to for multiple choice, where sometimes you get a reminder of the correct answer. So yeah, really getting you working with the condensed workbook. We think that's a very useful resource. And then for the main chapters of the full workbook, you can see consistently we always have here the turbo revision videos. Let's have a look at chapter 2. So looking at about a minute and a half to quickly whiz through a topic. So you can quickly revise the whole of that chapter, looking at this, just adding it up quickly, probably 15 minutes there. That's at normal speed. You can speed it up to double speed. I don't know what happens if you do turbo revision videos at double speed. I don't know, head might explode. No, it'll be all right. Don't worry. So we have those, and then we have the second bit here, the quick fire questions. That basically these are formatted to be online only, so you can tick through and complete these online basically. So yeah, that's quick fire. And then we've got the short form questions, a bit like what I showed you earlier, but this time looking at the whole full workbook when we're looking at these, because it's not on the condensed workbook section. So again, these are full length questions where you've got all the questions and then you've got the answers immediately underneath to really get you working properly, actively with the content. Best way to do it. So if you follow that process, you'll gradually get through all the different chapters in a really active way of revising, and that can be very, very useful for this kind of wordy subject. So I think that's everything I needed to say. Yeah. So I hope that's all clear. If you have any questions on this or our other resources, then yeah, please just send us a message.